Alright guys, so this is something we haven't necessarily got to, it's just something I want you to practice. So here is a couple of problems that you're going to see on your work today. So this first one asks which of the expressions. So before we get started, an expression is when we have numbers and variables in the same problem, but we don't have an equal sign. Okay, so an expression means no equal. Okay. And when we get to an equal sign, that's an equation. All right, so the expression below, we need to figure out which one has two terms. So terms are these little guys. So anything that you see. So 3x is a term. Then we have plus 6. So I'm going to write all the problems out here to the side, and we're just going to go through them one by one. So that's 3y minus 8. Sorry that my handwriting is atrocious. This is really hard. Because I don't have a good stylus for this. And then 14x squared plus 8x plus 16. Alright, so a term is going to look like this. So 3x is a term, 6 is a term. They are, I'm going to pull this up for you so you can see, they are a single number or variable together. So this image off over here. So we have terms. So if you can see, they box in 5x and they box in 7. They're separate. They're two separate things. The whole thing is an expression, and then we'll get to coefficient, variable, and constant later. But as you can see, term is the number and variable together, or the number by itself, or it could be the variable by itself. So 3x plus 6 has 2. The plus, minus, divide, multiply signs don't matter. So A will work. Alright, let's look at B. B has 7y squared minus 8. Those are two separate terms in that expression, so B will also work. And this one is flipped, but that's okay. 14 is its own term, and 3y is its own term. They are separate. They are just put together with that minus sign, so that works. The reason D doesn't work, we have one term, two terms, and 3 terms. We are looking for 2 terms, not 3. So D does not work, then submit your work. That one's correct. All right. This next one is talking about, it's called the distributive property. Again, we haven't gotten there, but we will. So this is the distributive property. Okay, so the distributive property is taking a number and distributing it all the way out to everything else. So what this is saying is 7 times 3 and plus, oops, excuse me, let me erase that. So we have 7 times 3 plus 7 times 4. We need to solve that. We need to see if it's equal to the same thing as 7 times 7. 7 times 7 is 49. So we're going to solve. 7 times 3, everybody, we know is 21. 7 times 4 is 28. And we're going to add those together and see if we get 49. 8 plus 1 is 9. 2 plus 2 is 4. So we have 49. So all I'm doing is I took that original problem, 7 times 3 plus 4. You can distribute it out or solve the parentheses first with PEMDAS. That was really terrible, I'm sorry. So we have 7 times 3 plus 4. You do parentheses first and we get 4 plus 3, which is 7. 7 times 7 is equal to 7 times 7. So yes, this problem works. Same type of thing here. So you can do a distributive property, or you could do what I just did before, which is 5 times 2 plus 5. Are these equal to 5 times 2? So let's solve the parentheses first. So 2 plus 5 is 7, and then we bring down everything else, remember? And remember, when there's nothing there, we put the times sign. So 5 times 7 is 35. Alright, change the color. 5 times 2 is 10. Bring everything else down. 5 times 10 is 50. These are not equal equations or expressions, so these will not work. So it's going to keep going with these. I'm just going to kind of go through these. I honestly, I'm just going to put yes because I know that's what that is. I'm trying to get some other problems. So this one, they give you an expression and you have to figure out which one below is the same. So remember, solve those parentheses first and then that's going to help you with your problem. I'm going to choose the wrong answer because I don't want you to get the right one. So then it gives you a video, which is awesome. Cool. Okay, yay, I got it right. Alright, so this time it's asking for 3 terms. So remember, that's 3 numbers, or 3 numbers and variables together, or 3 separate variables. The obvious one that doesn't work is A because there are 4. So I'm going to give you that. Hopefully this video helps. If you have any other questions, please let me know. This is for today. I plan on trying to send a video out every day so you guys can use this to look back on, okay? Let me know if you need any other help.